Alrighty, good morning guys. I have to talk really quiet because my husband is still sleeping and I just got up. It's around like 5:10. Got about 10 minutes ago. I'm just gonna take you guys along with me for a day in my life, a normal work day for me. I'm also gonna show you this weekend. I'm gonna show you a weekend day for me because they're so different. So I'm gonna show you guys my process on both of those, at different kinds of days. But today is God, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday because I streamed yesterday. At least I tried. It was Monday. So it's Tuesday. It's 5:10 now. I gotta do my hair. And then eat something and leave for work. So I gotta be out of here by like 5:45, 5:50 the latest, because it takes me about 15 minutes to get to work and I have to park my car and stuff. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take you guys along with me for the day. Unfortunately, sorry about that, guys. I dropped my phone there for a second, trying to hold it with one hand. But yeah, I can't take you with me into work just because I'm not even allowed to have my phone inside the building or anything like that. So I won't be able to take you in there with me, but I'll be able to take you, I'm gonna talk to you guys just before I walk in, and then I'm gonna try and get out of the building for my break. I got one 30-minute lunch, so I guess I'll just put, jeez. I guess I normally eat my lunch in the back break room because it's closer to my workspace. But I can always put my lunch in the break room in the front of the building and then eat. And jeez, again, stupid brush. But I guess I can always put it in the front break room and then video on my tail end of my break. And I'm not sure when I will take my break. With this new schedule, I take it anywhere between like 11:30 and 1. I prefer to take it more around like 12:31. Just because I've got a couple friends in other departments that take their lunches at that time, but it's actually kind of late for my new schedule. And of course, I'm not allowed to have my hair down because it's a warehouse and it's dangerous. I could get my hair caught in something and get hurt. So, oh, there's a hole in this shirt. Okay. I guess I'm not wearing this shirt. Dry shampoo is my favorite thing in the world during the work week, just because it takes a lot of work to get my hair up. I've got a lot of it, and it's really long, so. You know what? No, I'm feeling bobby pins today. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth, put on a little bit of makeup, make myself look a little bit more alive, and then I will recap with you again. See ya. Alrighty guys, it is just after 5:50. It's like 5:55, which is like the really like honestly the latest I can leave my apartment to get to work on time. So I'm out, getting out the door now. When I get to work, I'll probably have to run in and clock in. So we'll see if I'll have the opportunity to video for you guys when I get there, but I don't bet on it. Just because I am running a little late today. I'm running a little late basically every day, but I'm also trying to video while I'm doing that. There's my apartment building. It's a super old building, but the parking's okay on the street, so we've got that going for us. We have no air conditioning in the house, so I'm shiny because I'm sweaty, and I'm also shiny because I put Pond's cold cream on before I put the rest of my makeup on. Honestly though, that's my skincare regimen is wash my face. I use salicylic acid soap, acne medicated soap that you can buy for really cheap at the grocery store. And then a little bit of witch hazel with rose water because it's a natural toner and it smells pretty decent. And then Pond's cold cream, and that's it. But yeah, it's 6 o'clock now, so I gotta go. See you guys, bye. Just got to work at 6:18. I have a 5-minute grace period. My shift starts at 6:15, so it's 18 now. I got about 2 minutes to walk in, but the front of the building isn't that far away, and the time clock isn't that far away, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run inside, I'm gonna clock in. I totally forgot my lunch in the fridge at home, so I definitely have to come up to the front of the building for lunch today because I have to buy something from the cafeteria. But I will recap with you guys. I will meet up with you guys on my lunch break around like 11:30 to 1 p.m. So talk to you guys in a little bit. It's lunchtime. I could have taken my phone in, at least at the cafeteria, because it's the front of our building before security, where my locker is. But I didn't. It's a little too crowded, and I don't want anybody to feel some type of way about me recording while I was in there. But I haven't gotten any writing done today so far, mostly because I'm driving today at work. I drive a truck. Some days I do computer work, some other days. Today is a truck day, and on truck days I don't have a computer. Yeah, somebody else uses my computer. So when I'm in the truck, I don't get to take my computer with me on lunch. Now, if it was a computer day for me, if I was working the shack, I would take my computer with me on lunch, and I would use the time during my lunch while I'm eating to get some words in, get some plotting in. Since I use Google Docs for everything, I can access all of that information on my computer just via the internet, since I'm allowed to log into my personal email as long as I'm doing work during work hours, and I can do whatever I want on my lunch. But so today is a truck day, which
means I don't have my computer, which means I'm going to eat my lunch. Sometimes I eat my lunch in the front cafeteria, not very often. Or I'll eat it in the back break room with one of the safety guys, my friend Mina. But today, my lunch is super early. Usually I take it like way later, like sometime around, oh man, I'm dropping tuna. Usually I take my lunch sometime around like 12:31. But with this new schedule, my manager wants me to go on lunch super like at like 11:30. And that's like too early for Mina to join me because he comes in later than I do and he works longer hours. So unfortunately on those days I don't get my lunch buddy can't sit with me. But that's fine. I carry my notebook with me in my backpack at work. My whatever work in progress I'm working on. Project Bingo is the one I'm still working on at the moment. Haven't gotten started on the other ones, which I do have 2 new ones that I've been plotting a little bit for. But I've got that in my bag, so in between doing stuff in the truck, I'll jot some stuff down. I'll brainstorm, try and figure out things like geography. But right now it's lunchtime. I'll relax. Basically, I'm just eating tuna salad. I got yogurt. I got myself a Diet Coke. So, alrighty, so my lunch is over. I've got like 5-ish so minutes to get back in. So, what I gotta do is I gotta head in, clock back in, and then walk to the back of the building and go back to work. I'll get out at like 4. I'm supposed to clock out at 4:45, but they don't want me leaving my station until 5 minutes before that. So 4:40 is when I usually leave, or I'll leave right at 4:45 from my workstation, and then I will head up to the front of the building. So I usually clock out around like between like 5 and like 5:20, depending. Sometimes they ask me to stay a little later, so sometimes I clock out later than that, but we'll see what happens. It's a Tuesday. There's a lot of people here on Tuesdays. We've got our I'm friend half days. We've got donut people that come in, and those people work like Tuesday, and then we'll work Wednesday, and then they'll work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Since we work 4-day work weeks, the donut people will work a day, have a day off, and then work 3 more days usually. So we have a couple people here today that leave later than I do. They come in later than I do. So I should be able to leave on time today, but we'll see what works, with logistically with company needs. So I'll get back to you guys when I leave for the day, which could be between 4:45 and 5:20. So I will see you guys in a couple more hours. Hey guys, so I just got out of work. It's like 4:50. I grabbed a banana. My work gives out free bananas before and after shift. So I got myself a free banana. I had my snack. I was starving before I got the banana, but now I'm okay. Now I'm gonna head home, but there's traffic. It's pretty busy outside. Everybody's coming in and leaving work at this hour. Day shift inbound is leaving, and night shift inbound is coming in. So I'm gonna head out. It's gonna take me a little bit of time. It takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to get here from my house in the morning, but it takes me a little longer, like 20 to 25 minutes to get home just because of traffic. I mean, even though it's only 5 o'clock, rush hour, and people are coming to the island at that hour, and, because people usually work, most people that live here and work in office buildings work outside of Staten Island, so they gotta travel, like, to Brooklyn or to Jersey, and then for me, like, coming here is a lot easier in the morning because everybody's going out of the island, and I'm coming here. Home sweet home. Alrighty, so Now that I'm not covered in grease anymore, this is the time that I usually relax a little bit, do my hair, start writing. I do my hair, a.k.a. I comb it, I put it up. I only take showers on at night on work days when I drive the truck. I normally would just like shower otherwise, like whenever I feel like I need it, which is basically every other day. But it doesn't matter if I drive, today and then I drive tomorrow. I'll take a shower tomorrow because I get covered in grease. Those trucks are filthy. I share them with like all of my coworkers. So take a shower because I'm like black and gray by the time I get home, and then I'm not about that. I get it all over everything. It's not good to cook that way when you're covered in filth. And I cook Sunday to Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. My husband cooks on Mondays and Wednesdays just because I have my live streams, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to do that logistically on top of, doing the live stream because I stream between like an hour to 2 hours. But basically I'm just probably gonna put my hair up and relax for a little bit, get some writing done, and I'll, you guys will be able to see, what does writing on a non-streaming day look for me. So I just want to go ahead and do that now. I have been infected by a green slime mold, or sorry, blue, but no, not really. I put a face mask on. Okay, so it is 6:04 now. I got home, I brushed my hair out, I took a shower, I did a little bit about my beauty measurement, and I'm gonna get started on some writing. I checked at the Discord chat for my Camp NaNoWriMo cabin, because that's still going strong. Not the cabin, the Discord server, which will never die. I'm checking my author Facebook channel or Facebook page, and I'm checking my author Twitter. I already checked my Instagram before I started driving home. So, okay, don't have very many notifications. It's a couple people like some stuff on my Facebook page, and my Twitter hasn't even loaded yet. But I also get the Twitter on my phone, so if I'd gotten a bunch of things, it would have gone off when I turned my phone on. But Twitter load. Oh, I do have notifications on Twitter. Oh. Just a new follower on Twitter. Alright. I thought it was funny when I turned on I had my computer closed. When I turned on my computer and I opened it up, the thing that came up, like that was, on was Sims. I turned on Sims last night after my stream didn't work out, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll play some Sims, but I went to bed. Real talk, I got tired, I went to bed. So, for Camp NaNoWriMo, my goal was like 2,500 words a day, which I didn't actually end up doing. I ended up like writing like a couple hundred words some days, and then writing like a couple thousand some other days. Real talk, I didn't stick to my daily goal plan, but it's not Camp NaNoWriMo anymore. I only have to do 1,000 words. That's my goal for the day. Yesterday I did not reach that. I didn't. It's because I'm starting this new work schedule. I've been like really tired, going to bed at weird hours. So, But I'm trying to get back on track with my normal schedule. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to write for a little bit. I'd show you the computer, like, my setup, but my house is a little dirty, so I don't want to show that off. It's not something I'm looking to advertise. But I guess I'll write until I'm done, right around like, usually done with 1,000 words by like 7:30ish. I cook dinner, go to bed at like 9:30. I try not to go to bed any later than that, because then otherwise I don't get enough sleep and I'm tired for work the next day. So ciao. Look guys, It's a line graph of my word project. Well, my work in progress, my word count. I set it up in Google Sheets. So first it's the date, which is the bottom axis here, and then I've got words at the start of the day, words that I added, and the total words. So the hot pink one down at the bottom line, that is my daily goal, or sorry, daily achievement. So it'll stay, it changes based on whether or not I wrote, like right here, you've got Camp NaNoWriMo, the last day, where I did 5,668 words, and then you've got multiple days of nothing, so the line goes zoop, and then you got today. Yesterday I got 70 words, today I got 1,057, and then the top line is my total words. I've got the nice, bam. But I like to keep it this way just so I can visualize, exactly the work that I've been doing. But writing is done for the day. Alrighty, so I washed off my face, I finished with my writing. It's about 7:45 now. I'm probably gonna get started on dinner, and then it's gonna be, depending on when I finish and when we eat, it'll be relax or just go to bed. So hopefully I'll get to spend a little bit of time with my wonderful husband. I only got to, I spent like 5 minutes with him before I took my shower. I can't, come home from work and just not say hi and not tell him that I love him. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the game plan is. It depends every day on what I'm cooking, how long it takes me to cook it, how long it takes me to eat it, and when I finish my writing. Because like today, I sat down at like 6 o'clock. I remember I updated you guys on my progress. I said it's 6 o'clock, I'm gonna write, and I should be done right by 7:30. Well, the reason I was done by 7:30, it only takes me an hour to write about 1,000 words, give or take, depending on if I like take breaks in the middle, which I was using Fighter's Block, and I did not take a break. I took like maybe a 2-minute break just so I could read something to my husband, something from my work in progress. But the reason it took me until 7:30 is because I spent the first 30 minutes of the hour, of 6 o'clock watching Today I Found Out and Sophia Nygaard's newest video about the cheese theme park in South Korea, because I have ADHD and I'm easily distracted. But yeah, so it's dinner time now for me, so I'm gonna get ready, start cooking dinner. I think we're having pork chops and potatoes tonight. So before I went on to making dinner, I actually wanted to show you guys a little bit about Fighter's Block. Fighter's Block is a free website that you can use to help with defeating writer's block, which as writers we all understand, the pain of. You get to choose one of 3 characters. These are the only things that the only 3 characters that they have developed at the moment. This is a free program that's just online. You can literally just search up Fighter's Block and it'll come up on Google as one of the first options. But it is free, and you get to choose one of these characters, and you level up based on goals that you reach. So like if I wanted to play Red, the only enemy they have right now is the Nada block, and I could literally my goal could be 1 word. It could be 10,000 words. It could be 100 words. I'll show you guys that. I'll do 5 words. 5 words, and then you just click fight. So what you do is the top is the HP of the enemy, and the bottom is the HP of you. Yours goes down with the amount of seconds that you spend not writing. So there, like I read, I didn't even spell the letter. I missed a letter in the word sentence. This is a sentence and you should read it. But once you do that, the enemy goes gray and it gives you like XP and stuff. So you can just go back. You can pause. So if you need to get up or something, you can see, look, bam. You can choose a different monster when they get new monsters. Change the settings. You can change the background, see themes. Dark gray. Dark gray. It's the city. But I like this because it makes it feel like less of a chore. I mean, I like writing, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't mean that I always have fun, you know, like doing a bunch of work, especially after I leave a 10-hour shift. So, but it's nice to be able to use this. It makes it feel less of a challenge. It feels like I'm playing a game and getting work done at the same time, which, I mean, basically I am. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of that. So, only half of dinner was done. The pork chops took significantly less time than the baked potatoes, which I should have assumed that would happen. So, they're in the oven for another 10 minutes. It's 9 o'clock now. So once the potato's done, I'll eat my potato, brush my teeth, and I will pass the heck out. That is my game plan. I don't see anything changing from this point on, but I have two animals. I got a cat and a dog and a husband. So literally anything could go wrong in between now and then. So we'll see if I actually get to go to bed within the next 30 minutes. But game plan is go to bed after I eat my baked potato and wake up and do it again tomorrow. So I will update you guys once I'm actually getting into bed, and we'll have a little bit of a chit chat about, you know, my day to day, and a little bit of a recap. And I look forward to doing that in a little bit. Alrighty, so it is 9:30. I'll get about like 7 hours, 15 minutes of sleep. Because it only takes me like 10 to 15 minutes to fall asleep. My husband is jealous of that. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed, and then I'll get up and do the same thing tomorrow. You know, my Mondays and Wednesdays are a little different than Sundays and Tuesdays or Thursdays when I work overtime. Just because I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, so when I get home, my husband will cook dinner, and I will, you know, write or whatever. I'll stream. And I gotta post in the morning on my way to work. I'll post on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram usually, unless I'm running late, and then I might not post on Instagram, and I'll post on Twitter and Facebook because I can do that on my computer during lunch. Or I'll go up to the office and I'll jump on one of the community computers, one of the computers I have to share with the entire warehouse and not just my team, and I'll post on Facebook and Twitter real quick. But my work schedule, like my work day schedule, isn't really that different day to day. It changes a little bit depending on whether or not I'm streaming it, but other than that, it's basically the same. So my day changes, you know, really my day schedule changes really when it comes from like a work day to a weekend day. So I'm looking forward. I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of my, you know, weekend schedule, like my weekend day schedule. I'm either going to post it as I think I'm going to post that next week as my Saturday video next week. And you guys can check it out on my channel, same place you can check out this video. I want to thank you guys all for, you know, watching this video, for staying this long. I want to encourage you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, tell me down below what kind of videos you want to see from me in the future. Any questions you have about my work or about my day, I would love to hear from you about those things, and I would love to discuss them with you, or even make a whole video dedicated to whatever it is you guys want to hear about. And I also want to thank you guys so much for, you know, supporting me and what I do and my writing. It means a lot to have, you know, people that watch my videos, that like enjoy watching my videos, because I do put a lot of time and a lot of care into making them, and especially my streaming videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. I put like probably the most energy into those, if I'm going to be completely honest, mostly because I'm seeing you guys like live, and there's no, you know, room for error there. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and get to writing.